This video examines the Supreme Court case Republic v. Espejo, GR number 225722, decided on April 26, 2023. We will explore key legal doctrines regarding Torrens title indefeasibility, constructive notice, and the limits of official authority in government property transactions. In this first module, we cover the factual background of the case, focusing on the origin of a 2,414 square meter parcel of land donated to the Roxas Municipal High School and the chain of transactions that followed. In 1974, Faustina Rubas donated the land to the school. The resulting Torrens title, TCT number T143,478, was issued in the school's name and included formal annotations of the donation and public land entries. Entry number 2336 provided constructive notice of the government's interest to all third parties. Following the original donor's death, a second subdivision plan in 1984 omitted the school's ownership. Between 1993 and 1995, the school principal issued unauthorized deeds of reconveyance to private claimants, which allowed the Espejos to acquire derivative titles to the school property. Module 2 reviews the procedural history of this litigation, detailing the different conclusions reached by the trial court, the Court of Appeals, and finally, the Supreme Court. The RTC and the Court of Appeals initially dismissed the Department of Education's complaint, siding with the Espejos as innocent purchasers. However, the Supreme Court reversed these decisions, finding constructive notice and declaring the principal's reconveyances void from the start. The third module analyzes the specific Supreme Court doctrines applied in this case, which led to the granting of the Republic's petition and the nullification of the private titles. The court applied the constructive notice rule, emphasizing that registration under the Torrens system notifies the whole world. Buyers cannot claim good faith when public records clearly display existing government annotations on the title. The court identified the acts as ultra vires. Because school principals lack the statutory authority to alienate public land, the deeds were void ab initio. Consequently, the entire chain of derivative titles originating from these deeds is also invalid. Finally, the court ruled that the state is not barred by laches. Public property cannot be acquired through prescription or the failure of public officers to act promptly, as the state is not bound by the mistakes of its agents. Key takeaways include: constructive notice is binding, public land alienation requires explicit statutory authority, a buyer's title cannot be better than the seller's, and Torrens titles on public assets are protected against unauthorized encroachment. This concludes our summary of Republic v. Espejo. Thank you for following this lecture on property law and public land registration. This final slide lists the sources for the imagery used in this video.